Rimuru Tempest x Omniverse Fanfic x Crossover XOC by Dayo. Chapter 19. Relax. Finally, after a few minutes of flying with Elaine, we arrived in front of the city gates of Sealder. I landed in a place where no one could see. I turned off my and Elaine's camouflage. We walked towards the gate and saw a long queue. I panicked because Elaine didn't have any identity, but I was able to relax because I had money. Yes, money, not for bribing the guards, but for city entry fees and security. You think I would do something like bribe? I won't do it. We walked and queued in the back row. Elaine, Rimuru Onichan, why are they all lined up long behind? Rimuru, they line up to queue to enter the city. Elaine, are we going into town too? Rimuru, yes. Elaine, why would Rimuru Onichan want to enter that city? Do people in this world really like to pry into someone's information? Or maybe Elaine was just curious. Rimuru, I want to eat fish and there are fish. A few minutes later, Elaine looked exhausted. Rimuru, why do you look exhausted? Elaine is tired from standing all the time. Elaine has an idea so that Elaine won't be tired anymore. Rimuru, what is that? I'm a little happy that Elaine can think of something and come up with an idea. I thought he was an active kid. Elaine, what if Elaine climbs on Rimuru Onichan's back? Rimuru, why me? Elaine, you can't. Greg, he begged me with pleading dog eyes. Rimuru, no. I turned it down because I thought it would be troublesome and I didn't want to be called a lolicon either. Elaine, sob. Damn, she started crying. Rimuru, alright, I'll carry you. Elaine, really? Thank you Rimuru Onichan. I lowered myself into a crouched position so Elaine could climb onto my back. I carried Elaine in a back sling. Finally, after waiting for some time, it was our turn to be checked in so we could enter. Guard, please put your hand up here. Like in the city of Hamburg, there is also an examination using a crystal ball to find out whether we have a history of crime or not. I put my hand on the crystal ball and there is no crime history. Elaine did too and she also had no criminal history. Guard, your ID card please. I wanted to get my ID card, but my hands were holding Elaine. Rimuru, Elaine-chan, can you come down? I want to get my identification card. Elaine, okay Onichan. I put Elaine down and took my ID from my pocket and gave it to the guard. Rimu, sorry, this kid still doesn't have his ID card. Guard, okay, the entrance fee is 1 silver. I took 1 silver for the entrance fee and security fee. Guard, thank you, fine enter. Rimuru, wait a minute. Guard, what's wrong? After that, I asked him where the guild and the inns he recommended were located. A few moments later, we finally finished talking. Rimuru, thank you and have a nice day. Guard, you're welcome. Elaine, Rimuru Onichan, carry Elaine. He said that while tugging at my shirt. Since this city is pretty dense and crowded and it's a big city, I don't want Elaine to get lost or be kidnapped. Better to just let Elaine ride on my back than have her walk. I lowered myself to the same height as Elaine. Rimuru, let's go up. Elaine, yes. After that, we went to the inn recommended by the guard earlier. Seal already told him where he was. So I just need to follow Ciel's directions. On the way a lot of people are watching me. Maybe it's because I'm wearing my Demon King robe and wearing a strange mask. I just ignored them and went on as usual. Elaine, it's so crowded, Onichan. Rimuru, yes, that's why you have to be near me so you don't get lost or get kidnapped. Elaine will continue to be with Onichan. Rimuru, okay fine whatever. After that, I saw a food stand selling grilled squid. After Elaine smelled grilled squid, her stomach immediately made a rumbling sound. Rimuru, are you hungry? Elaine, yes. Elaine is very hungry. Rimuru, okay I'll buy you grilled squid. I walked over to the grilled squid stand. When it was close, it smelled very fragrant. It was not in vain that I chose to come to this city. Rimuru, how much does 1 grilled squid cost? Seller, the price is 3 bronze per stick. I took out 2 silvers from my pocket. Rimuru, 4 skewers please. Salesperson, okay, here it is. Rimuru, take Elaine. After that, the seller took my change. Elaine, yay. Elaine finally ate, thanks Rimuru Onichan. Rimuru, yes it's the same. Seller, here comes the 8 bronze change. Rimuru. Ah yes. I took the change and went on a journey to find lodging. While still on the way, Elaine fell asleep on my back while I was still carrying her. Maybe it's okay to let him rest after what he's been through. Finally, after a 6-minute walk, we found the inn that Seal marked. The house is bigger than the inn in the town of Hamburg. I went inside and at the same time there were quite a lot of people eating. I walked to the reception desk to book a room. Welcome, would you like to eat or stay? Rimuru. 1 room for 5 days please. Okay, it costs 5 silver. I took 5 silver and gave it to the receptionist. Thank you, here is the key. By the way, what are you holding your sister? This person asked something unnecessary. Rimuru. Well, that's how it is, she's tired, I'll put her in the room right away, I'll go first. I went to walk to my room. Wait, I stopped in my tracks and walked back to the reception desk. Rimuru. What's wrong? You haven't written your name here and I haven't told you where your room is either. Luckily he reminded me, otherwise I'll have to go back downstairs and ask where my room is. Rimuru. Ah, I almost forgot. Please write in number 14 inches. I tried to write my name, but my hands were holding the sleeping Elaine. Ah, sorry, you're holding your sister. Okay, let me write your name. What's your name? Rimuru. Rimuru Tempest. Ru. Tempest, well done, here is your room key, enjoy your time. Rimuru. Thank you. I walked upstairs and looked for my room. Rimuru. 14. Oh, here it is. I went to room number 14. The inn here was the same as the one in the town of Hamburg, but this inn had more rooms. I put Elaine down and lay her down on the bed. Rimuru. Okay, tomorrow I will go fishing. Seems like master is very happy, huh? Rimuru. Oh, of course, my Japanese soul really wants to eat fish. Do you want to come with us, Seal? Is it true that I can come along? Rimuru. Yes. Thank you, master. After this, I plan to go to the guild and inquire about how to rise to S rank. I'd better go now to finish faster, and when I get back Elaine is still asleep. First of all, I had to put up a very strong barrier to protect Elaine while I was away. Rimuru. Absolute barrier. I created a barrier using the ultimate skill, Convenant King Uriel. After that, I went out of the inn to go to the guild. I walked towards the guild. Finally, after walking for a few minutes, I managed to find the guild. I entered the guild and in here there are many adventurers who are looking for quests, chatting with other party members or playing arm wrestling. I ignored them all and walked towards the receptionist. Welcome to the guild, how can I help you? Rimuru. Do you have a B rank quest? I have, but could you please take a look at your adventurer card? Rimuru. Okay. I took out my adventurer card. At first the receptionist didn't believe me, but after I gave her my adventurer card, she immediately believed me. You, a rank adventurer, at such a young age. Where did you come from? Rimuru. I'm from Hamburg City. As soon as I said that, all the adventurers fell silent and looked at me. Rimuru. Why are you guys looking at me? Where you joined the war against the undead. So the news has spread all the way here. Rimuru. Yes, I'm coming. By the way, how do I get to rank S? To go from rank A to rank S, you have to win the tournament, which is held every 3 months. You're lucky because this tournament will be held in 2 days in this city. Yes, I remember that Seal once told me that in this city there is an arena. I thought the arena was only used for tournaments, but it turns out it can also be used for rank up tournaments. Rimuru. Thanks for the info. So do you have a quest for rank B or above? I have it, please wait a moment. I waited for him to take the quest one was going to do. Here it is, kill the Black Viper in the swamp outskirts of the city. The reward is 5 silver, this quest is for rank A and above, do you want to take it? Rimuru. Alright, I'll take it. For proof of extermination of Black Viper, you must take 1 eye. After I took the quest, I immediately walked towards the exit of the guild to do the quest. But I was confronted by a handsome and narcissistic adventurer. Wait, don't you have a party yet? Rimuru. I don't have a party, I'm not in a party. I don't intend to have a party and I don't intend to join a party. The adventurer smiled stiffly. Ooh, do you want to join my party? While holding my hand he said something like that. Rimuru. Let go of your hand and don't force it. I let out a bit of my aura to intimidate the person in front of me. Instantly everyone in the guild fell to their knees due to my intimidation. Okay 3, I'm not going to force you, so please stop. I stopped giving off an intimidating aura. Rimuru, thank you. I walked out of the guild. While outside the guild, I heard something like this. Who he really is. Damn, I was having trouble breathing earlier. I just ignored them and continued on my way. I'm looking for a quiet place to camouflage myself. After finding a narrow alley that no one could see, I went in there and camouflaged myself. I flew towards the swamp on the outskirts of the city at the speed of sound after camouflaging myself. After a few seconds of flying, I finally arrived at the swamp on the outskirts of the city. This place was full of poison that would make one feel dizzy if inhaled. Since I'm a slime, I don't need to breathe. I saw that some black vipers were gathering. I went down there and took the container of sins and put it into Wrathful Spear mode. Master, the Wrathful Spear has a special ability, that is, you can pick it up any time you throw this spear. Whoa, looks like this spear's special ability sounds cool. I took the steps to throw this spear. I aimed this spear at the body of the black viper, and threw it. This spear pierced the bodies of 2 black vipers and they died. I tried the Wrathful Spear's special ability by opening my palm. I thought about the spear earlier and surprisingly, the spear was back in my hand. Rimuru. Whoa, so cool. Master, all the powers of the Sin series that you collect have special abilities. All the special abilities of each Sin series will be able to be used even if you only use one mode. For example, you are currently using Wrathful Spear mode, but you can not only use the special ability Wrathful Spear, but you can also use the special ability Gluttonous Sword. So, the more you collect the power of the Sin series, the more special abilities Container of Sins can use. Rimuru. Really? Looks like I have to speed up the search for another series of sins. I walked over to the Black Viper's hollow corpse. Rimuru. He said his eyes just now. I took the Black Viper's eye and stuffed it in the small bag I carried. I'm ready to go home. After camouflaging my body, I immediately flew at the speed of sound towards the city. I reached the city gate and went inside with another check. After that, I walked towards the guild to sell my bounty. Finally, after walking for a few minutes, I arrived in front of the guild. I went inside and saw everyone watching me. Why are they watching me? I just ignored their yes and walked towards the reception desk. Did the quest fail? Rimuru. No, I managed to kill 2 black vipers. You're not lying, are you? I took out 2 black vipers' eyeballs and gave them to the receptionist. Rimuru. Here's the proof, I'm not lying. The receptionist's eyes widened when she saw the evidence of the extermination of the black viper. No way, that fast. It hasn't even been an hour. How did you finish it so fast? Rimuru. I flew towards the swamp on the outskirts of the city and killed 2 black vipers. I came home flying too. Please don't joke, Rimuru-san, magic to fly is difficult. Why doesn't he trust me? Do I have to prove that I can fly? Rimuru. Okay, I'll prove it to you. I flew a little in the room. The eyes of all the adventurers went wide as they saw me fly. Is flying really that difficult in this world? I went down in front of the reception desk to ask for payment. Who exactly are you? Rimuru. I told you I'm Rimuru Tempest, and please give me my payment. Wait a minute, Rimuru Tempest. Are you the one who killed thousands of undead alone? Rimuru. Yes, it's me, so what? What's the matter with these people? Suddenly the receptionist grabbed my hands and shook them up and down. Dinah. Hello, I'm Dinah, I really want to meet you. Why does this person want to meet me? Is he stupid or something? Rimuru. Why do you want to meet me? Dinah. I idolize you. When you killed thousands of undead alone you were great. Ever since hearing the news about a silver-blue-haired woman who killed thousands of undead, I really wanted to meet you and talk to you. Do you have any plans this afternoon? This person is too close, his face is too close, he is too excited. Rimuru. Don't have any plans, I just want to relax with my sister. Dinah. Do you want to take a walk with me? I want to go around with you this afternoon, you can also take your sister. Rimuru. Very well, I also want to tour the city and please pay me. Dinah. Sorry to wait for you, here it is 5 silver. Rimuru. Thank you. After that, I went straight to the inn. After arriving at the inn, I entered there and went upstairs. I went into my room and found Elena still sleeping. Sleepyhead. A few moments after I entered the room, Elena woke up. Elena. Who I am, good morning Onichan. Good morning Jadadmu. Rimuru. It's late you sleepyhead. Elena. He. Sorry Onichan. Rimuru. It's up to you, hurry up and eat downstairs. Elena. Okay Onichan. Onichan, I want to go around town. Rimuru. What a coincidence, I was also invited around by an acquaintance of mine. After that, Elaine got ready and went downstairs. We ordered food downstairs. After we finished eating, we went to the promised place. We will gather in the middle of the city to go around together with Dinah. Finally we reached the middle of the city and we saw Dinah sitting waiting for us. When Dinah saw us, he waved at us and we walked over to him. Dinah, are you guys ready to tour the city? Elaine. Yei around town with Rimuru Onichan. Rimuru. So where are we going today? Dinah. Wait, now let's go around town. Elaine. Come on. After that, Dinah took us to various places. First we went to a clothing store to buy new clothes, because Dinah forced me to buy them to make me look beautiful. Elena also asked me to buy clothes for her. I had no other choice but to give him what he asked for. On our way, we are not infrequently noticed, talked about and teased or forced. But I got through it all after punching them unconscious. Dinah took me to a place to buy accessories to decorate myself. But I turned it down because I don't like wearing jewelry, it would just annoy me. Dinah also invited us to go to a cafe on the side of the road. The coffee here is pretty good, but still much different from Shuna's coffee. We also ordered a piece of cake for us. The cakes are good, but Yoshida-san's cakes are much better. All these trips cost me about 4 gold coins. I don't have to worry because I still have a lot of money. Finally our tour was over and we said our goodbyes. After saying goodbye to Dinah, Elena and I returned to the inn. We finally got to our room after 20 minutes of walking. We slept on the same bed and that made me very nervous. Unlike Elaine who was hugging me tightly. I can only surrender to be used as a sleeping bolster by him. Rimuru. Good night Seal. Good evening Master.